That's illegal.
Hello, sir. I'm America. Hello, sir. I'm America. This is how we do business.
Shall we begin?
What's up, guys? Mikey B here. Jason, not Chris. Food Fights, Volume 2. Last time, I don't want to brag, but I kind of took Chris and served it up on a platter for him.
What was the last one?
Oh, we did Reese's Pieces
Oh,
versus
that's
Kit
right.
Kat.
I remember you got a text message for that. Was his argument was the Reese's Pieces?
Yeah, he gave me no facts. I was like,
You can't do that.
Yeah, but he came unprepared. Like, we're going to war, and he just showed up in, like, street clothes.
Goof.
So this time, Chris can't be here. We'll tell you why. But we got Jason here. We're having a good old-fashioned food fight. What is the best chip? In my corner, the red corner.
I thought we were doing best nacho chip.
I said, what's your favorite chip, son?
Oh, no.
Hey, son, I said, what's your favorite chip?
Oh, we had a Miss Combo on my side.
What's your favorite chip, then, of all time?
Ooh, no, okay, well, not my favorite brand. My favorite chip is the sweet chili I told you about.
In the red corner, stepping, weighing 2 3/4 ounces from Plano, Texas, USA. It is the Nacho Cheese Dorito. And in the
Blue corner?
orange corner,
Sure.
the healthy kid on the block, Sun Chips. Sun Chips Harvest Cheddar. All right, guys, so just like last time, we're going to have a food fight. We're going to go back and forth, see who makes a better argument.
In all fairness, I thought we were doing a cheese chip challenge, but I'm sticking to this because this is my favorite. So.
Oh, I didn't say
This guy.
I didn't say
This guy.
best chip.
Let me find the text message. We'll figure this out.
Baby.
Mikey B.
If all the chips, you know Mikey B, love them chips and queso, all the chips that ever existed, all of them, Funyuns, Lay's, Ruffles, Rap Snacks, everyone that's ever been made. It's the Dorito. The classic nacho cheese Dorito is who I'm fighting for, bud.
Of the cheese chip. So I was right the first time. Mikey hits me up.
I think he's got one of those applications where he fucks with the text.
Oh, I couldn't. Listen, we both know I'm not smart enough.
There's some fuckery here.
Okay, what's the fuckery here? Mikey goes, what's your favorite chip of all time?
True.
He did ask. And then I said Harvest Cheddar Sun Chip, which is one of my favorites. My absolute.
Dot,
Yeah.
hands down.
Hands down. I did say hands down.
Again, original question, what's your favorite chip of all time?
Yeah. So this is it. And then he goes, want to do the battle of the cheese. Yeah, well, so we're both right and wrong.
Oh!
We're both right and wrong.
So excuses one. I came with what's your what's your
do
favorite?
you want to do a battle of the cheese chips?
Why did I say that? What led me to say those words?
Maybe the hands down. Maybe.
I said what's your favorite chip of all time?
We'll move forward. I'll take the L.
Doritos. My favorite shit of all time. Why he likes Sun Chips? Besides, it tastes good.
Tastes good. Listen, I was so ready for this challenge I started eating them.
So we're going to catch the munchies and we're going to see exactly which chip hits that spot.
It goes hard. Because we did go to Cloud 5. I wouldn't say 9 because it's a TV show.
So once again, the challenger has popped my bag. Team 1.
You need
Red
something
team.
to eat.
I'm good, baby.
My consideration is for you.
I'm sorry. I'm a real... That's how I feel about your goddamn sunshine. So before we even get into this, you need to qualify yourself. Anyone that watches me knows old Fats here, old Tits, loves to eat. So what makes you qualified to even step in the ring?
Well, I think I'm a born foodie. My uncle introduced me to food really young, and it drove me to becoming, to enlisting in the Army so I can go to culinary school, which I ended up doing. And I was like, while I'm in, I'm going to do some real shit. And then if I survive it, I'll do some culinary shit. And I did. I'm not working at a restaurant or anything. I did it for the pure love of food. So that validates me on food. And listen, New York changed my life when I was living there when it came to actual eating. Like, you think you've eaten it. You haven't eaten until you've eaten.
Oh, I've eaten. I don't think I've eaten the best restaurants in America.
Oh, my friend. That and I'm fat too. So that also validates me. I gained 100 pounds in a year.
Yeah, you were skinny your whole life.
Yeah.
I've known Jason 20 years, so...
Yeah, our friendship goes deep.
So I got a question for you. So, like, if you're a cook, you can go to Iraq, right? But you don't see any combat.
One of my cooks died.
In combat? Mm-hmm. So they do see combat.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, that's what I was wondering. You ain't just sitting there flipping eggs.
Oh no. Not even like this is no like I know I talk shit. I'm grunt, so I'm like if you want to grunt, you're a pussy. Nah, but I'm just no. And the real facts are our cooks came with it on my first tour. The cook we lost was actually living on our patrol base, and she was blown up whenever it got hit with that suicide bomb. So, and then we had another one that just ate people like bubblegum with a 50 cal, and also a female. So they see it. I mean, if you're out there, you're out there. Like, it is what it is. Like, you're a soldier first. Your MOS is just what you do. They're not there, like, listen, they're not out there, like, stacking walls or, clearing buildings. But, when they get to point A to point B and you get an engagement, listen, your weapon better be fired, bro.
By the way, I'm totally ignorant. I'm just asking someone that has an expertise.
Yeah. So, my honest opinion is if you've seen it, if you've traded it with the enemy, you were actually there, you're a combat veteran. If all you did was sit on the fob and hear some mortars go off in the distance or some rockets, you deployed, and I thank you.
So what about Sun Chips makes you think that that's your favorite chip? Now, again, full disclosure, I fuck with Sun Chips. I think Sun Chips are delicious.
Yeah.
Now, if you'd have came with that salsa, the garden salsa.
So my honest opinion, like, I honestly like the wheat grain. Like, it's whole grain or whatever. Like, I like that. I like the flavor of that, like, honestly. And then they lightly coat it. Like, so, like, if I put a Dorito in my hand, it's like I'm eating Cheetos. Like, I'm bathing in a Dorito.
So you agree you get more flavor with the Dorito?
No, right? I get more dust. I get more trash.
So one on the chip.
Listen to this. You hear that? I want you to...
Okay. It's crisp. I'll give it to you. Chips are crispy. We'll give it... Would you agree that if that had no Harvest Cheddar or salt sprayed on there, it would be kind of tasteless?
No, because wheat has a specific flavor.
Okay.
Like, to me, I like
Do you agree that the flavor profile would be drastically different?
Absolutely.
Okay. So you agree that salt and the powder equals the Harvest Cheddar flavor that you're tasting?
Yeah, but now we're just talking about condiments. Dude...
No.
Would you agree that a burger with nothing on it would be bland?
No, it'd be more like, hey, I got a large fry and you gave me 2 packets of ketchup when I need 5. Flavor. So the Dorito being all that Dorito dust, it's like, son.
Listen, that's so aggressive. Son. Listen, you know it's aggressive.
Aggressive? Dude, there is hardly anything better in the world. Look. Hear me out. Let me see. There's 2 in here.
Respect that, guys. Look at this. Listen, I don't say that the Dorito isn't good.
That's a yellow chip for orange. Put them up. They're the same base color.
Ooh. Hey, what color is cheddar when you go to the store? You go buy cheddar, what color is it?
It depends. White cheddar or Vermont cheddar would be pale.
Let's go mild cheddar.
Mild cheddar is...
orange.
Yellowy orange. It's different.
This looks listen.
I would argue both.
I've never
of these,
seen a cheese.
I would argue both of these are the color. This is a nice. That's
what that looks like.
I was about to say this is a nice store brand hard cheddar cheese.
No. Yeah, aged and staled.
And by the way, nacho cheese, not cheddar. What color is nacho cheese?
Orange.
I mean, it could be.
Have you ever had red, like a bright?
Not red, but
like
first off,
what color is this?
Orange.
Oh, this is orange, bro.
There's 2 different kinds of orange, man. Colors of grapefruit.
Blood orange.
The outside.
Oh,
the
orange.
Skin.
Orange.
Yeah, but it's
but
like
this kind of
much
orange,
softer.
not that kind of orange.
It's much softer. It's a less aggressive orange. But both of the fruits are orange.
This, to me, that's no.
Well, and also it's got more flavor. We've established that.
No, that's ridiculous. This looks like a ranch chip just got dipped in orange. That's what that is. Look at all that.
Yeah, it's called Dorito.
Oh,
flavored with orange.
Wait, stop. Why do you like the Dorito? It's a lasting crunch.
I'm enjoying it. I was enjoying that.
There was a lasting crunch. Like every bite, I heard a crunch.
They're both crispy, not crunchy. Mm-hmm. Crunchy would be a kettle chip. Crispy would be these. So to me, I think they're both crispy. The crisp factor is negligible.
Okay, so I told you.
I like the Dorito.
Yeah. What about this stale, bright orange monstrosity? By the way, I do enjoy them, but not at the level he does. Why do you like these things?
First off, it's Americana. This is a pretty fucking American. Would you not agree?
I mean, they're in every Super Bowl.
The nacho cheese Doritos, sir. Just like McDonald's, just like Coca-Cola. This is USA red, white, and blue. made by an immigrant from Mexico. Frito-Lay, started by, after his last name was Frito, he had a restaurant in Disneyland called Casa Fritos, where it was inside Disney World. He partnered with Walt Disney, and for a small cut or whatever, just like you see nowadays, he had a restaurant in there. He made a deal with a local tortilla factory because they were throwing out day-old tortillas that they were supplying him. So he bought them, kind of stale, started with that, but I'll get to that, how they fix that now. Take a stale chip, they cut it, they deep fry it. He tossed it in elote stuff, which was like chilies and something reminiscent of Mexican street corn. Tossed that, couldn't keep them. Couldn't keep them. It fucking blew the fuck up. Oh, by the way, side piece. Before all this, he invented Fritos. You hang your hat on that, you take your multi-millions and you leave. Not him, not satisfied. No, sir. Also, this is a 2-stage process. This is ground up like dog food and used a food extruder that shoots it out, and then they chop it up, and they're deep fried. Great chip. Great chip. Not the best. This is patented. No one knows how these are made. But I do know they take a tortilla and they bake them before they fry them. And then all this stuff comes on. I guess they both squirt the flavor afterwards. But those air bubbles inside of there are part of the patented process.
There's air bubbles in this.
Where?
See all those broken air bubbles right
No,
there?
you know what that is? And you know this from... That's thin dough. You know that? That's more from thin dough.
You're right.
That is... Sir, look, check that out. Squeeze them. They pop.
Hang on.
Full of nothing.
I'm trying to get one.
Full of freedom air. You know what that is, America? That's genuine union air stuck inside of there, bud. How about that? Freedom.
And smart marketing. I'll tell you why these are better on an economic or a environmental process. They're the only chips made with solar energy.
Okay.
They're giving back to the world. Look it up.
What happened to their biodegradable bags they were pushing?
I think these are the... Yeah, the loud ones were not the biodegradables.
Nope. You got your Googling wrong.
I got my Googling wrong?
Hey, bud. See that metal on the inside?
Oh, yeah.
That's not biodegradable. That aluminum. I have a hard time believing Sun Chips has their own dedicated facility. They might have their own room in a facility, but there's no way they're in a facility.
There's one of those 6 interesting facts about it. It's the only chip made with renewable energy like that.
Well, here's what I'm thinking. So if you got a giant Walmart, right? So it's like, okay, so we have solar panels on this factory, and we get 10% of our power through that. Now we're gonna say, because Sun Chips equals 10% of our chip production, that all those resources are making Sun Chips.
Oh,
I'm not saying this is true.
Yeah,
I'm wondering if this is.
That's illegal.
Hello, sir. I'm America. Hello, sir. I'm America. This is how we do business.
I'm telling you, that's illegal, bro.
I don't think it is because
that would
what's
be
illegal?
misbranding.
How would it be? Didn't say made exclusively from. Here's something I learned that changed my life when I worked at McDonald's. My manager told me about the chicken McNugget, which, by the way, is made way better than you would think. I was thinking, like, why are they using chicken breasts only? It wouldn't be cost effective. At 18, I said this, and she's like, "What do you mean?" I said, "They're making it with white meat. And white meat costs more." And she said, "Michael, read it again. It says made with white meat, not 100% white meat." And dude, a bomb went off in my head. To reduce the dependence on coal power electricity, not exclusive, not 100%. Ooh, he likes all these buzzwords. Ooh,
I like it. Hitting me with all these things. So it says in 2008, when consumers started flocking to more sustainable products, Frito-Lay made strides towards using sustainable energy. They created a solar power plant to reduce their manufacturer's dependence on coal-powered electricity, which in turn reduced their carbon footprint. So the Sun Chip truly lives up to their name. Their production process is powered by solar energy. Remember that little product called vitamin water?
Yeah, I remember vitamin water, of course.
Okay, so do you know who made that?
Tell me, Jason. What's up? Who made vitamin water? You gonna say 50 Cent?
Sure.
Who are you gonna say?
50 Cent. And then it only got big because he rapped about it. And then he sold it off to Coca-Cola.
Oh, yeah?
Marketing.
Oh, yeah?
Influence.
Is that how it happened?
Yes.
Yes. Is that how it happened?
Yes.
Shark Tank guy, vitamin water inventor. That's the guy.
What?
That's who started vitamin water. That's the big dog.
So what's 50 Cent's affiliation then?
Vitamin water, Vita Coco, Smart Water, Pop Chips.
I love Smart Water.
And Bai, B-A-I. You know that drink?
No. But I know Smart Water.
BAI.
Oh, the fruit drinks. The fruit drinks.
All him, baby, and all he does is build them up and get the fuck out. This guy's a marketing machine. This guy, that's his new shit.
Yeah, I love those, man.
Rohan.
Their blueberry one?
Now, 50 Cent might have had like 10-20%, but...
Well, he definitely rapped about it and it exploded overnight.
For sure.
It's
like Chris Rock said. Shaquille O'Neal's rich. The white man that signs his checks is wealthy.
Like that.
All right, so back to the chips. So here we are. First poem. He hits him with the hippie stuff.
Had to do it, man. It's 2021. Trying to be a gentler self.
Me too. So, okay, put that shit in your mouth and chew it up. Put it in your mouth and chew it up.
I hope I have enough.
Crispy, right? Uh-oh. We're chew 9. Oh, the sound's going away. What does it feel more like in your mouth? You just ate sand or you're eating oatmeal?
No, I would say I was eating a grain chip.
Which turns into sand.
No.
Once you break it apart.
I don't know. Wait, can we talk about when you've been eating sand?
Sandy.
Wait a minute. I know
Sandy.
Sandy. I know Sandy very well, sir. And that's
Okay,
not Sandy.
5th bite in. On the 5th bite, stop. Move your teeth back and forth. You hear that grittiness? Like sand?
Grain. It's grain, bro.
Let's see what happens with this one. 5th bite in. Go a couple more. Let's get crazy. 10.
It's grainy. It's mushy. It's grainy. It's grainy and mushy.
It's not the same, sir.
Bro, it's the same.
It's the green.
Oh, dude. And here's another reason why I don't really fuck with these too much.
Because you've been in Iraq too much and you like that sand.
No.
You're like, I love it. It reminds me of my past.
No, man. It's
sand.
because there's corn chips like this everywhere. Everywhere.
One problem with that analogy. These are tortilla chips.
What's tortilla made out of?
That depends. I mean, you got wheat.
Corn.
This one. Okay, fair enough. It's a corn chip. I think Fritos.
Yeah, well, tortilla chip. Okay. These tortilla chips are everywhere. So for me, all I'm eating is the same, like a Tostitos corn tortilla chip, just with popcorn cheese powder on it.
Except.
So for me, this is not. There's no difference in this and then the off-brand Doritos and the other things. And a little birdie once told me that what makes these unique is that there is no off-brand these that we know of.
That's because nobody wants that booty-ass sandy chip.
No, because you can't replicate this deliciousness. This is everywhere. You go anywhere in the store, you get some cheese powder. Wow, wow, wow. Look at me, off-brand Dorito.
This is the top 20 chip in the market. Pretzels aren't even in the top 25. There's off-brand pretzels. There's off-brand potato chips. The worst chip in the game. Are pretzels chips?
No.
See, that's a debate. Are pretzels chips? Yeah, no.
No, I don't think so. I think a pretzel's a pretzel.
It's a rolled baked product.
But that's not rolled.
A pretzel.
I mean, yeah. And but you could argue that this is just fried bread.
It's not. It's a 2-stage patented process.
As in a chip.
Okay, here's the thing too. So these have 200 to 300 off-brand of Doritos, right?
Something
Everyone
like that.
makes a fake Dorito.
Yeah.
Who comes close? I mean, who is even in the same league? I have the number 2 Dorito. If you would like to see what number 2 tastes like, how far off it is. In my opinion, the number 2 Dorito.
I'll see it. I'm for it.
Look!
Oh, the HEB.
All right, so HEB brand chips. These are the number 2 Dorito on the whole market. There's no other Dorito besides Dorito that messes with it or even gets close with the flavor. Number 2 chip. Let's see how it compares. I'll do that fancy edit to that shit. Yeah. You want to go blind? Or you want to try it first and then go blind?
Oh, no, go blind.
Turn around.
I have a feeling I'm going to know which one it is, though, just by looking at it. I could be wrong.
All right. So now we're going to have number 1, in my opinion, for number 2. And we'll see which one he likes better. And if there is a noticeable difference in taste and texture. Go ahead, flip them, turn them, smell them, lick them. Joe chips, baby.
You gotta roll it around in your tongue a little bit.
Got to get that patois, baby.
You know, like Ratatouille? Mm-hmm. I have a feeling that there was fuckery afoot.
No fuckery afoot.
No.
There we go.
Those are way different. The first one.
All right, guys. Sorry about that. The camera turned off for a second. It's new. It's baller. Whatever. Anyways, so he had just had both chips. It said there was a noticeable difference between the two. He just picked them.
Yeah, this was the first one. So my second one final answer.
Yeah, of course.
I was right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
like-
Yeah, but see, I'll tell you why. This, I liked a little better. To me...
Explain.
Oh, I'm there. To me, this tasted like I was like a chip form of goldfishes. And I fuck with goldfish. Goldfish are some of the best snacks ever.
But here's something else too.
And
I'm just gonna grab a random chip too. It's like it's got more sauce, baby. They put more sauce up on it.
Listen, but with with less amount of the cheese powder on this, to me has more flavor. What is this made of? Probably because it's made of nothing but fucking fake shit. Onion powder. Is there onion powder in that one?
Onion powder, man. What the fuck? Yeah. Protein, Romano cheese.
That's what I have. These are almost the same exact. Do you have garlic in there? There's garlic in this.
It says natural and artificial flavor. I don't even know what the hell that means. Oh, here we go. Yeah, garlic powder, skim milk, red and green bell pepper powder.
Oh,
That's
this is still better to me.
By the way, that's what that is. I found that out from the fancy. That's bell pepper powder.
Okay.
That's the best store brand that there is. They ain't even got one. Who wants that shit?
Because you can't replicate the wheat, thin, hilly goodness of cheddar.
Google store brand.
Oh, shit. I have never seen an off-brand Sun Chip is the first thing that
On
pops
Reddit.
up. There we go.
Oh.
Solar Flakes Original.
Solar Flakes. Where's that?
That sounds hippity-dippity. That looks like the same. I don't know if you guys can pick this up. Solar Flakes Sun Chips. Can we say theft? Like, what's going on here? It boils down to that I like the wheat. That these are made from wheat. Like, this tastes like a wheat chip, and I fuck with wheat chips.
So you think that tastes better because it has less flavor on there?
No, they have more flavor because listen, man, tortilla chips are everywhere where we live. You can't go anywhere. Chips on the table. The flavor profile is so plain to me because it's everywhere. How many places do you get a whole grain chip? They lightly dust that bad boy with some cheddar sweetness.
There's a lot of shitty food people don't like that they don't serve.
Dude, negative. That's such a shit statement, and you know it. I like these better because it's different from what you commonly get where we're from.
You're Mr. Freedom.
I am, and I love the freedom of these chips.
Represented
being delicious.
America.
I did.
And there's nothing more rock and roll aggressive than the motherfucking Dorito.
You're so hyped about those chips only because the Super Bowl told you to be. These are the meta chip out of the
Super Bowl? Dude, I've been eating this shit since the 80s. I was born with this.
Yeah, the Super Bowl.
How
How
dare
long has the Super Bowl been
I
around?
don't want the
Those chips are like 57 years old. How long has the Super Bowl been around? Think about it.
First off, these only been around since 70. These were around after the Super Bowl. Second, that'd be like you having a Toll House commercial on the Super Bowl and being like, I only like cookies because of the goddamn Super Bowl.
You only like those
That's an
kind of
insult.
cookies. Only those kind of cookies.
The Super Bowl.
Brainwashed.
There was a time in my life when I went back and forth. Was I a blue man? Was I a red man? Identity crisis. Red.
All about the nacho?
All about the nacho.
You don't like the Cool Ranch?
No. I said I went back and forth on my favorite. Now, second best Dorito, maybe it's Cool Ranch versus
Listen, I don't even
versus sweet chili. I
But
never had sweet chili.
we have to address the lack of you having the sweet chili. You need to try those. To me, that's the best Dorito ever made.
That has no effect on your losing arguments.
This
right
is
now.
not losing. Listen, I can taste the whole graininess.
What does that mean?
It's just made of whole grain?
You have to use dog food extruders to make your shit.
No, dude. This is... Listen.
You gotta take the money, you get the tortilla, honey. Let's make it a tortilla, baby. And then fry them, and hey, baby, just for you, we put the genetically engineered food scientist home-run Babe Ruth flavor. Coca-Cola, strong. I mean, right there, baby. The food scientist at Frito-Lay made both of these chips the best. Frito-Lay and their scientists are the best.
Listen.
What chip company has better food scientists than Frito-Lay?
Listen, I'm ignorant of that. Wait, whoa. You're saying that their flavor scientists, whatever the fuck that is, declared that that's a better flavor chip. Like I like whole grain better than I like corn.
Okay, how about this? Let's say your ass is... Oh, look at me, I'm getting shitty foods. It tastes like sand. And this is you shopping in the grocery store. Ooh, look
Listen,
at me.
this guy.
No,
dude.
dude. This is Jason shopping. Hey, Sadie Foods.
I do.
Yes.
Close.
Oh.
And I still think these are better chips.
Put back that meat and give me some kale.
Whoa, listen.
Come on.
That's a Pizza Hut. That's a Pizza Hut decoration. Yeah. Do you remember going to Pizza Hut? Kale was dead ass the decoration that was around the thing that you could not eat. They're like, oh, don't eat that. That's not edible. Turns out, superfood.
Or it was plastic.
It was definitely kale. Kale is. Have you eaten fresh kale?
It is plastic. It's really
disgusting.
It's strong. Okay. You've got your little stupid basket and you're like, Sandy Foods. Oh, no salt. That's me.
Listen.
You walk by and you stop because it's the same company. Which chip are you buying on this alone? I'm going to go get those Harvest Cheddars.
You're damn right.
But wait. Let me finish. You're reaching for the Cheddars. There's a collab. Dorito Nacho Cheese Sun Chips. It's a Sun Chip with the Dorito flavored dust. Which bag you getting?
OG.
You're fronting. You capping.
No, I'm not.
You are capping right now for these people.
No, I'm not.
You are
Stick
capping.
to the OG.
You'd be like,
grain.
whoa, Dorito flavored Sun Chips.
I'm
that
not
sounds
saying,
interesting.
You're right. I'm not saying I wouldn't grab them also, but those are going in the basket.
You know, here's the thing. I'm walking my big ass fudge, grown man food. You know,
All the potatoes,
salt, potatoes. Fuck out of here, vegetables, gross. I'm getting my bag of Doritos. I see a collab. Harvest Cheddar Sun Chip Doritos. I'm like, oh, that's cool. Red Doritos. I fuck with the red and the blue. I've never had the purps.
The red, I don't really fuck with. I fuck with the blue and the purple.
The most successful, or maybe it's the second most successful fast food item in history, Dorito Locos Taco.
Really?
DLT from Taco Bell. Now they've discontinued all flavors.
I can't believe Taco Bell is doing this to me.
All flavors except which one? Which one's still on the menu right now?
That's still on the menu? They got rid of the loaders, the quesarito.
No, they got rid of Mexican pizza, baby. All
Man,
right,
I'm broken. My moment of silence for the pizza. All right. Is that?
I'm gonna cut that in real nice.
My mind will never be changed. Out of the nacho chip-ish, cheese chip. I'm committed to this. Until this gets pulled off the shelf, which probably will be soon, I'll be down for that.
Why would they get pulled off?
Their numbers have been dropping since 2011 by the double digits annually.
Well, double digits. Well, I guess not. You 10%.
They keep dropping, but there's a way of building a menu. I learned this when I was in school. You have to have your star, your workhorse, and then I guess it's called a dud. I don't remember the exact term for it, but this would be considered like a workhorse. So it doesn't cost a lot to make, but it brings you money. This would be considered Frito-Lay star. It doesn't cost a lot of money, brings in a lot of business. So makes a lot of money. If you throw any other Dorito chip in front of me, I will pick that over a Sun Chip.
You take Cool Ranch over Harvest Cheddar.
Yes, sir. Because it's ranch.
I mean, you think you know somebody. What the fuck are you saying?
Dude, I'm sorry.
I texted him verbatim, what's your favorite chip of all time?
Said,
he says this one. I'm like, cool. Well, my favorite's cheese as well. That's what I was thinking. Well, it'll be a cheese off. And then he hits me with, well, literally any other Dorito is better than my favorite chip of all time.
In the Dorito category. Yes.
I just said, do you like a Cool Ranch Dorito better than you like this bag of chips? And you said yes.
If I have to pick one of the other.
Didn't say that. I didn't say that. I said, which one do you like? They're all kicking it. They all at the party.
This one.
So he's backtracking now. Okay. So he was saying
I knew he was going to bring this up. I knew this was coming. I knew this was coming because we calmly discussed everything, and I knew he was like, "Oh, thank you. Let me put that in there." Yeah, heard you loud and clear, my friend.
All I'm saying is that his whole argument is it's got less flavor, it's got less texture.
Negative.
I just prefer the softer taste of wheat to corn. Okay, he's a flour tortilla man. You got it.
No, I'm a corn tortilla guy. No, different arguments.
Oh my god.
Different arguments. Oh, you don't get. Listen, I like corn tortilla over a flour.
What's flour made from?
Wheat. I get it, but we're talking two different things. We're talking two different things here,
I
man.
can't even. I mean, this guy's all over the board.
Have you
This
ever had
guy's
a
all
whole
over
grain
the board.
taco? It doesn't exist. And if it does, they should be shot.
There's wheat tortillas. They're very,
Gross.
very similar to flour.
Disgusting. Disgusting.
Whole wheat tortillas. They sell them at HEB. Hot and fresh.
They should be spat on.
Hot and fresh. They even have a corn flour mix at HEB.
Well, I know that.
It's gummy.
Oh, that's,
It's like an old lady blowjob. It's gummy. No, you have to cook it. It's gummy.
I couldn't do that.
It's sticky icky.
See, I like corn tortillas over flour, but market. Final argument. Sorry, it is what it is. What do you guys think?
I think I win based on this guy alone. Based on his circle talk, and it's like, I'm a very complicated man. I like this, but only this in this scenario.
You're right. I am complicated. There's levels to this, man.
There's one time a corn tortilla is superior. That's enchiladas.
I don't know, man. But
Enchiladas must be made
you
with
gotta
corn.
get corn tortilla with some barbacoa. Dude, it'll change your life.
Suadero is better than barbacoa. What's up?
I've never had suadero.
You ever been to El Pachon?
No.
You never been to El Pachon with me? The taco stand for $1?
No, we've never
The
been.
hit? Oh my God. I mean, we're going to have to take us to the polls because we're at an impasse here.
We are, because I'm not going to change my mind.
This guy is a grunt and doesn't like loud and aggressive flavors. He likes that soft, muted, sandy.
Negative. This.
You went too far America.
I went too far.
You're so far America, you're in the same.
I went so hard for America, I got soft. Is that what you're saying?
When you went so hard that like when the time you looked up,
It was
you in the sand.
Yeah, I was in the sand.
You in the sand trap.
No. Look, there's not any left. Testament. But I'm also...
Testament to your fatness, not to what's better.
Touche. Hey, and I was pretty hungry. There we go. Hang on. So
My food scientists are better than his food scientist. My texture is better than his texture.
Isn't your food scientist the same as mine? No.
When did the nacho cheese Dorito come out?
1974.
74.
He wasn't working for the company in 2009 or whenever the fuck this bullshit came out that you eating. When did Sun Chips come out?
It says 91. I verified.
1991. Yeah, so he
Good
was already
year.
retired
Good
because
year.
he made such a home run hitter that they probably took care of him.
Unless they were like, thanks, bye.
Man.
Bye. Thanks for the billions, bye.
Hey, for the Billy Bean. Patented process. The air bubbles. Oh, it's like when you have a good pizza. You've had good bread. You ever had dense bread with no air bubbles?
Gross.
Patented process. 2-stage. You need an oven and a deep fryer. In closing, I'm going to finish this out. These are my bullet points why it's a superior chip. Texture. Flavor. Consistency. I think that a tortilla is better than a wheat cracker. What are we, 90? And also, it's the most popular chip in America. Maybe in the world. I don't know. It's an all-time classic. Americana. Right there with Pepsi. Excuse me. Right there with Coke. Coke. Doritos. McDonald's. Chevrolet. All American. Right? This is that all-American hitter. Mr. All-America? I give you the floor.
I would say that my argument points for the texture, the flavor, all the things, the bullet points you use, I would say the same thing, except I prefer the wheat chip over the corn chip. To me, this says, I march to the beat of my own drum. To me, this says, I go where everyone goes. Case closed. I didn't mean to make that rhyme, it just happened.
Notice I provided you context to why they're better. I noticed the staging process, the cooking process, the air pockets. I brought up subtle points, not just everything he said. You don't have pockets.
Hey, listen, these were valid argument points that could be reversed.
You don't
and I
have-
don't have to blow a lot of smoke to get a point across.
You
Mike.
don't?
I just had to lay it down.
You don't have a patented cooking process. You don't have a 2-stage.
No, I have wheat ravioli sheets that get cut in squares.
Wheat lasagna sheets.
Oh,
God damn it.
lasagna
Yeah,
sheets.
wheat lasagna
Lasagna
sheets that get cut up into chips.
And then dusted with delicious cheddar powder. Listen, this is the winner for me, bro. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. What do you guys think? Food fight.
Wow, what a shitty sign off. First off, ABC, baby. Take notes.
I always be
All
closing.
video.
I feel you.
I defended my points. I'm not Mr. All-American.
Yes, you are. I'm not Mr. All-American.
I mean, yeah, you went to war for this country. You know, you're more American than me.
I just chose a job. It happened to take me there. Just be a model.
And by the way, it's right. Popularity does not determine quality.
Thank you.
But sometimes it motherfucking does. If Doritos' popularity is null and void due to it being the Michael Jackson of snack foods, then so is Coca-Cola. If you're going to sit here and act like Coca-Cola being number one isn't the best soft drink America's ever made, and again, it came out 150 years ago. You can't improve on it. This is literally a house secret that no one knows how to make this flavor. That's why no one has recreated it. Nobody ever will. There's no fake Coke. There is no fake Doritos. And there is no fucking Santa Claus. And on that, I rest my case for Doritos. He is on Team Sun Chips.
I am.
That is Food Fight Volume 2. What do you want to see? Are we wrong? Put it in the comments. What do you want to see next? Cereal.
Cereal would be a good one.
Ice cream.
Ooh, ice cream's a good one.
Pizza.
Even better.
If you want to send us an email about what we should do next, are we wrong, blah, 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 right here. foodfightlive@gmail.com. Till next time, Jason, I'm Mikey B. Out.